Good morning, everybody. I am doing the filming locations for a film that was released in 1962. A film that would be the first for three people that would go on to become incredibly famous actors. It was shot entirely in Lincoln, and I knew about this film as a kid, but I never got a chance to see it until last week. Somebody put it on YouTube. The Wild and the Willing is the film. I will take you to some of the locations that it was filmed and show you how Lincoln looks comparatively to 1962. To give you some context, it was released in October 1962, just after Love Me Do was released, and just before Kennedy's speech about the Russians having missiles in Cuba. So that's the kind of time frame we're talking. I'm gonna do a little photo montage up at the cathedral of the locations up there, and I'll join you back down here. I hope you enjoy. then see the stone bow, and it pans across it. The old waterside was what was Woolworths, and I only just remember it. You then see that match up pretty perfectly behind me. Foster's or Forster's, I have no idea what shop that was. But then it pans to here. And that isn't right. It's probably not as picturesque down here. So it was the film debut of Samantha Eggar, John Hurt and Ian McShane. Samantha Eggar would be in The Brood and The Collector. John Hurt would go on to be the Elephant Man, very famously. I am not an animal. And Ian McShane, John Hurt would be Winston in 1984. And Ian McShane would be in loads of stuff. Lovejoy, Deadwood, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, John Wick, loads of stuff. So it was the debut of 3 people that had become incredibly famous. And one of the other leads had a very sad end, which I'll get to. Just in a second.
Oh, her name is Josephine, Josephine. Oh, her name is Josephine, Josephine. Oh, her name is Josephine. And she thinks what might have been if her man had only seen.
So you then see Josie walking down here, that's the old glory hole. And along here, this bridge mustn't have been here, which I assume has always been here. And then, well, it pans across and you see the old swing bridge, evidently what was here before. I never knew there was a swing bridge here. Look how high this is. That's crazy high. Yeah, and then it cuts. It's quite weird to line up because the barrier, they've changed even the walkway. And yeah, the swing bridge must have been here. But Virginia Maskell, who was in the film, I was doing research for this film, I'll go up here. And her death was so tragic. She had a second kid and she had postnatal depression. And she was filming Interlude, the movie was, and she took a load of barbiturates and just walked in the forest until she collapsed. And then she was reported missing. Then the police found her just in the woods. God, grim, innit? Bless her. So yeah, she might be a bit of a better view. You see her walk down there. And she comes along here. The swing bridge must have been here. Where it says Extinction Rebellion. And it pans away. And I will need to just go all the way over the other side of Lincoln to show you the next bit.
Oh, his name is Harry Brown, Harry Brown. Oh, his name is Harry Brown, Harry Brown. Oh, his name is Harry Brown, but he shut his best friend down.
So, when they're having their goodbye coffee, you can see this arch and the 3 windows on top. And you can see these windows. There must have been a building, a coffee shop just here. This is the college, and then you see him, Harry, walk all the way down here as he's singing his song. His name was Harry Brown. His name was Harry Brown. That one. Awful song, but it gets stuck in your head. And I'll see you. Well, I'll see you back at the Brayford, I think, is the next location.
See his eyes.
So, the old goodbye in the bus station,
Bye, Chelsea.
that would have been here. Toby's Carvery. I can only just remember that being there. Like, it went in the mid-90s and I can vaguely remember it being there. But, see, I can't show you anything there, but you do see, when she runs away, this house. That house. And I've got talking to the microphone, and all this area has been, so much work's been done. It's all university area, but that house has always remained. I'll walk a bit further down. You got all these padlocks. You used to get them in Paris and Venice. Well, they're everywhere now, aren't they? I've talked about this in another video, I can't remember which one. But yeah. You see her run away from the bus station, which was just where we started. And you see that house, which has remained through everything. Everything's been knocked down, but that house remains the site of her heartbreak. And one last location, and then I can go home. I need tea so bad. So it's about this angle you see in the film. The church is going to come on the left, but this building's in the way. But it's about here, which is the final shot of the movie. I'll show you the church so you know I'm right. Obviously in, what, 50 years? 60 years. 60 years, God. A lot has changed. But you will see the church coming in on the left, and his bus road up here, and heartbreak was there. Thank you very much for watching the video. There's the church, and there's the cathedral. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Damn our eyes, blast our souls.